Hello and welcome to day 18 of Vlogmas. Dave and I went on a little outing. We live not far from Hanover, Pennsylvania. So we're kind of in between Gettysburg and Hanover. And this entire area from Gettysburg all the way up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania is known as the snack belt of the United States because there is lots and lots of snack foods produced in the area. Just for instance, Gettysburg has Gettysburg Pretzel Company. Then you head to Hanover. Hanover has Snyder pretzels. They also have Utz potato chip. There is Weggy pretzel. There's some other smaller companies that I'm not sure what they are, but there are some small. There's a big factory going in on the way to our church that is being built, and it is strictly for manufacturing snack foods, but I forget what company that is. Then you head towards York and you have Martin's potato chip. You have Hers pretzel, that's in Lancaster. You have Sturgis pretzel in Lancaster. You have York peppermint patty and all of the subsidiaries of that, and you also have Hershey's chocolate. And there's lots more in there too. That's just, I think Gibbles is also in there somewhere, and Lay's. They all, that whole, yeah, most of your snack foods are produced in this general area. So that being said, you're wondering, what does this have to do with anything other than the calories? But Dave and I went to Snyder's outlet. You can actually go to the Utz outlet and the Snyder's outlet in Hanover, and you can get pretzels and potato chips, things like that, at discounted prices. And we even get a larger discount because you can use a military discount, which is like 20% off, and Dave did serve in the military. So yeah, so anyway, we took you along with us. We went there and a couple of stores. You will see some fire engines in it because we went to the Dollar Tree and apparently they smelled smoke. So yeah, there's fire trucks. Before it was all cleared, nothing was wrong, but yeah, that was what was going on. We actually sat in the car before we could go into the Dollar Tree to do a little shopping. So yeah, we did that, and then we went out to dinner. Unfortunately, I did not bring my camera, so yeah, my regular filming camera, like what I'm filming on now. So I just took it in pictures on my phone. So yes, it's going to be like a PowerPoint production, and I'll put little words in to let you know what we are doing. So let's watch that together of Dave and mine's little outing, and then we'll come back and we'll look at our fiber for today. So what did we get at Snyder's? We got, now everything's marked down, and then Dave gets a military discount, which is 20% off. So I haven't tried these before. I have the honey wheat, which I have in here, but this is nacho cheese, and it's a whole wheat pretzel, not a regular pretzel. I'm not a big regular pretzel fan. Then we got these. They looked interesting. They're goldfish, but they're grams, like Teddy Grahams, except these are goldfish grams, and they're a vanilla cupcake. This is what Dave likes. He likes the sourdough hard pretzels. These are the other ones that I like, the honey wheat braided twists. That's good. And then we got these, which are really good. They're salted caramel pretzels, so those are good. And then lastly, we got the cheddar cheese pretzel bits. Those are really tasty. So that is what we got at Snyder's. Well, if you hear ticking, I am actually sitting in the living room, and that's the clock over there that ticks. Anyway, I am taste testing. These are the nacho cheese pretzels. Now they are a honey wheat pretzel. I'm not a huge fan of regular pretzels. I really don't care for them. Now I do like, mainly I think because I don't like the hardness of pretzels. I like soft pretzels, but I don't care for hard pretzels. They hurt my teeth to eat. But I did show in the last clip, I did show that we had some of the salted caramel pretzels and we had some of the cheddar cheese pretzels. Those I like because they're in little pieces, even though they're a hard pretzel. So, yeah, I thought I would give these a try. These are not as hard as regular pretzels. They are almost more like a cracker. Maybe a little harder than a cracker. I've had the honey wheat, and I like that Dave doesn't care for them. I like the flavor of the honey wheat. So this is the nacho cheese version of it. We'll give it a try. Quite tasty. A little on the salty side. But I mean, they're like a pretzel, but they're a little bit softer than the hard pretzels are. And they're supposedly made of wheat. Maybe that makes them more healthy. I don't know, but they're quite tasty, so snack time. So today we will start with the yarn. And this is one, I can feel this is one of the larger mini skeins. This is one I actually, this is hedgehog fiber. This is hedgehog fiber. It's a sock mini. This is one I did get on vacation this last year that I actually forgot I had bought it. I have a couple of them in here. And when I realized that when I ordered the little mini skeins, I ordered 5 short. So I'm filling it in with some yarn that I already had that I hadn't used and it just tucked away. So I just randomly grabbed a handful and put them in there. So this is, like I said, hedgehog fibers. I think it is probably a 10-gram mini, is my guess. Does it say? No, it's a 20-gram. It's a 20-gram mini. There is 80 meters in it, which works out to probably around 87 yards. I'm guessing somewhere around there. It's a 90% merino wool, 10% nylon. So if it's a sock weight yarn, so like if you were doing socks, you could do heels and toes with this. But I'm going to be using it in my blanket, I think, because look at those beautiful colors. I love the deep, deep blue here. So that is my fiber, or my yarn. Now let's take a look at the fiber. Here is day 18. And, oh, I like that lighthouse. It looks like a nice tall one. I like the top of it here. It looks different from the tops that we have here in the US. And we have a baby powdery pink. It's kind of a blush color. Let me pull it out. Some of the more muted tones don't show up with the plastic on them, so there you can see it. Yeah, it's a real light blush pink. So that will be pretty. And I am going to spin these, all of these little packets. I'm going to spin them as a gradient. So once I finish all this, I will show all of them laid out in an order that I'm going to spin them in. So we will start out and just go through all the colors gradient style. At least that's the plan. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've missed any of the other Vlogmas and you want to play catch up, you can click the link right here and that will take you over to it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.